Welcome everybody. Be careful with stage questions and such nightmares. My name is Donna Darkstar. I'm a little nervous. Welcome Trap, welcome Bob, welcome JPC. Welcome. How's it going? Hey Popsy. Hope you guys are having a wonderful day. Donna Darkstar. I wanted to say the wrong name. Yeah, happy 1 year, thank you. I appreciate it. Congrats on your anniversary, thank you for all the effort you put into your stream. To know your stream is super fun and comfy. Here's the many more years. I should have gotten balloons and confetti. Guess I might actually have one. Hold on. I used to be a video editor, so I'm sure I have one somewhere. I just have to be careful because I'm sure that it's in an old project. It is not. Yeah, these are confetti. I guess I'll go. Sneak this. Hope you guys are ready, because I'm not. It's gonna be bad. Oh, I can probably skip the starting soon, right? Yeah, definitely. Let me probably skip to right there. Who's in chat? We have Mix. Bob's been there from the start. Dylan Hayo, Derek Leto, Foxy, Soren, Abigail. I'm surprised that there's actually several of you who have been here from the start. Yeah, actually, while we're talking about things, I was hiding in the shadows. You were... You know it, yeah. Oh my god. I need to stop stuttering, I gotta focus. I haven't had root beer for like an hour and now I'm going insane. I had absolutely no idea what I wanted to do for a starting soon screen. After I'm pretty sure I made the background music first. And then I came back and made the starting soon screen. Because I'm pretty sure I chose this theme to go with the music. But then there's always... God, it's been a year. I don't remember. Hello? I was like shaking. I was so nervous. Is anybody there? There's the old original Amari. Doesn't look Baby got his verse once. Up on the street. Rip Happy, I know. Yeah. Oh, there it goes. Now I can see chat. I had absolutely no plan. Everyone before I debuted was like, you should practice. You should make sure everything's planned out. Maybe even script the whole stream. I didn't script the whole stream. And I only planned just my slides, which I did not plan very well. I'm a procrastinator, so I put everything off until the last minute. And, yep, I just clicked stream. Hello, how's everybody doing? Yeah. Did that not? I'm blind. I wonder. So, this season I might not have the chat set up correctly, but that's fine. She's so cute. She's a baby. She doesn't know what she's doing. This is my first time using any of this software. Yes, this is a voice changer. It's I'm still a little nervous to reveal my real voice. He doesn't know. I immediately wanted to express that I was using a voice changer because I wanted to set the expectations right then and there that, you know, I felt like it was important to say from the start. I guess let's get into the debut site. You should. I, to this day, do not have transitions. It is the same transition. I should probably get them, but at the same time, any of the transitions that I find are just goofy. Let me see, do I have this linked? Oh god. It will only take me a second to find out. Let me just... The person that I get almost all of my assets from... Let me go here. There we go. Plot twist, this has been her real voice the whole time. So this is the person that I get all of my, like backgrounds and overlays and probably eventually transitions. She's an incredible artist, and wouldn't you know it, almost all of her stuff is free. Let's see, do I go to the shop? Yeah, there we go. She has a lot of really good stuff. That looks a little familiar. But, she has a very interesting sense of humor. And,
Come.
You guys were so close to getting that as a transition. I was so close, but I was like, I shouldn't scare them away yet.
Come.
Wow, the bitrate was destroyed, but that one's really nice. I kind of like it. Yeah. What do you mean scare us away? I mean, if you expect just, I mean, the expectations were, we need Instagram. maybe I'll put it on the BRB screen. Let me... Do we want the super cursed one or the normal one? Let's see. The normal one has more downloads, but the cursed one is just... something else. The critical failure one is cute. I did think about adding it to the stream more recently, but you know which one. Then I will go ahead and add that. Wow, that is lovely. Let me add that to my stuff folder, and I can add that probably later because I don't know how to add transitions right now. If I can figure out how to... There we go. Making the slides, I intentionally wanted to make them extremely basic as a joke, but I'm not sure that came across very well. I used the default text and the default, like, what is this called? Theme? For just like a business presentation. Donnanniversary debut slide. Mama and Papa. The design of my character was made by Pipkin Pippa using AI. And then I made the model. How do I... I'm echoing in my own ears and I don't know how to stop. I'm dying, this is killing me. There we go. Flip it. Sit. There we go. I should have had this on there from the start. Leaving it as an extra button press ended up confusing me because I forgot about it in the moment. So that was fun. I just clicked it and then immediately went to the next tab. I am still awful at making character reference sheets. I look at real people's reference sheets, I internalize what I see, and then I open up Photoshop, and then I forget everything. I'm a winner! Princess Darkstar. The colors for the reference sheet was taken from the model. I used the color picker and grabbed a bit of the hair color and dropped it in. Actually, this was probably the eye color because the hair color, I didn't want it to mix. And then I grabbed the eye highlight color to make the outer rim. Not gonna lie, some artists have worked when they looked at some reference. Oh, I've had words when they looked at some references. Yeah. I need to make a real one. It's like, let me pull some stuff up again. Doop-a-doop-a-doop. Here we go. This is what a real reference sheet looks like. Isn't it gorgeous? You get the front angle, the side angle, and the back angle. Which is what I thought was just the only important things, apparently. And I put arrows to my hair accessories, but you're really supposed to put them out individually so you can see what they look like isolated in case the artist wants to move them or just needs to see them better. And then the whole jacket on, jacket off thing as well. Wouldn't you know it? I'm not just wearing a suit, I'm wearing a white undershirt. I could have totally done that. One day, October's caused me the most pain. Oh no, let me pull hers up. October... There she is. Ah. Yes. I can see why. There is absolutely nothing helpful on this entire page, other than just Yeah, I'm vaguely zoomed in on this 720p image. When I post the VRM of the original Donna, I do not own the original suit. So I could totally give you guys a naked base, but I could not give you guys the clothing. I could link it to you, but I could not give it to you. If you guys want me to just put up the naked base, I can. I want to put this out specifically, by the way. It's not lewd. Hold on. I'm sure some of you know how texturing works. I would really like that. I'll do that then. Hold on, I can do that right now. Ari. So, this is Donna's skin. That's it, that's the skin. Nothing lewd about it, it's just skin. It's not fun today. Let me go to my public drive folder. It is accessible on my Twitter. And we can do that as soon as that's over. Alright, so I have that up, so I will remember. And then we could probably redesign the reference sheets. I don't know if we'll get to that today, but that's probably a good idea. We should probably do that. Let's see, yeah. It's quite lewd, actually. There's nothing lewd about it. You're crazy. And close out of that. This is my character reference sheet. My birthday is January 20th. I am 22. I am 180 centimeters tall. Whoops. Oh, what is my favorite drink? I panicked and misclicked a lot. We were there. A red Louis. I'm gonna have a heart attack. Yeah, ornament that I made myself. Oh, I didn't show you Darkstar's skin. Well, that one's different. I don't know if you can see it. Hope you're... Base mechanism, yes. And then my fan name. So, when you copy things from Twitter in dark mode, it does this. And I did not realize you can right-click and paste as plain text. So, I just pasted the tags off of Twitter and went with it, because I didn't want to misspell anything. Tags, Fanny, you guys are the goons. I did not think hard on that name at all. Absolutely zero thinking. My heart is beating at the normal 230 beats per second. Loogie and Donna, thank you very much. That sounds healthy. I think there's a word for that. Is that called hypertension or something? Yeah, my microphone is too high. Demurler, and for AI, it's Demurler AI. I realize that having AI tags can be controversial. There's not a lot. But, it's not really controversial in this community, so I tend to keep it for as long as I can. We may eventually have to get rid of it depending on how things go, but I do want to put out right now that, my tag has changed for more than just... There it is. It has changed more than just to art tag. Is Dawn Eye Dark instead of Dawn Eye Dark or something like that for dark arts or something. It's supposed to mean like AI voice covers or pictures or like anything with generative AI goes under that tag instead of just art. So I'm going to leave it more generalized for now to try to open that up more. My Oshi mark is a purple heart and a wine glass. I appreciate the Oshi mark was stolen. The original Oshi. Oh, I tell you now, because I moved from Japan. Moved to Japan from Italy, fell on hard times, had to join the Yakuza instead of resorting to the red light district, became pimp. Was hired because she people who buy. Hello. AMC are dumb because Donna is a 2 songs player. Love it. I'm Italian Yakuza moved from Japan. Moved to Japan from Italy. Fell on hard times. Literally made the same brain mistake, just barely. It's lovely. Yakuza instead of resorting to the red light district. Became the pin. Was hired by FlaVR because I thought people who bought AMC are dumb because Donna said I have to cut my finger when I left the Yakuza. Well, you see, there are many Donna clones. So perhaps there is still one running with the Yakuza. Or maybe one of the clones is missing a finger, but we're not there yet. 3 songs player. I legally evade taxes and have a 50-50% chance to show up bugs. You can't fix me. Secretly has the best sense of humor. That's subjective, but it's also true. I am a clone of the original. That one sentence became my whole personality. Oh, I'm popping my seat. Oh, hey, look. Is this the same Derek? Are there 2 Dereks? There's a Derek Leto, and then Derek O'Connor. There was a Derek way back when. Because the original Donna was killed by the clone moment. So I'm a clone made by Lomi. We can fix it. You guys are doing a good job, I'll tell you that. But once I start getting really comfortable with you guys, over the next couple of months, I'm gonna go really unhinged. Okay, I'm gonna go over these because I rushed through them as fast as I possibly can on the debut, which was stupid. I feel like I did a pretty decent job at going over the likes. I still stand by probably all of this. Heavy story-driven games that are linear, I prefer to non-linear games with the exception of some. I just get really lost in games sometimes. Let them in LA, yes. And then I still absolutely love dumplings. My local supermarket sometimes makes them fresh and I will go there and get them. But the problem is that they make them fresh and then they freeze them. So I have to get them and then unfreeze them in the microwave. But they are great. Typically they're beef buns or pork buns and oh, it's nice. And I really like, oh god, all I can think of is the southern term. I don't know. Gyoza, that's what they're called. I really love gyoza. That stuff, flippin' amazing. 10 out of 10. Fantasy, sci-fi, comedy, anime. I'm okay with some horror shows, but not a crazy amount of them. Because I'm very picky when it comes to horror, but when it comes to sci-fi and fantasy, I'm a lot more open to it. Though the fantasy genre in anime has kind of gone to crap with isekai. So that was kind of edging on the not like anymore, but God, there's so many good comedy animes out there, my god. Synthwave retro music, that has not changed, but maybe I've changed that to specifically more like Outrun music. Donna is a Southern Belle confirmed. How far down on the map do you have to be considered Southern? I was pretty low down there. Gacha games, my addiction has not ended, but I, have not been able to get back into my Star Rail account within the last, 6 months. So, matter of fact, it might have been longer than that. I haven't been able to get into my Star Rail account in ages. I don't know what's wrong with it, but I just, but I don't click login with Google or anything, and then I just can't get in. Okay, I see. Drinks of all kinds. I should have narrowed that down to probably soda. I drink a lot of soda. Not as much as I used to, but I still go through a can or two a day. Just like some of these are common bugs. I don't think that needs to be explained a whole lot in detail. I'm okay with some. Do I like ramen? Yes. It is so sweet though. I cannot drink like a ton. I have to kinda sip it. Soda tier list? We've already done that before. We did that on the tier list stream. You're over for grub handler. Worms are just the grossest thing in the entire world. And like... what do you call it? There's not maggots. There's those weird... anything worm-like I hate. Non-cream soda is still up there for my favorite. Ooh, I don't know if I've had that one. I gotta see if anyone has that locally. It's like snakes? I can do snakes. I used to catch snakes. Sup, Donna, and happy anniversary. Thank you, Dodge! Snakes are cool. So it's not just that they're long and wriggly, it's that they're gross. Worms are just so gross. Wait, I can't believe I forgot about the tier list stream. Oh, I'm lying to you sometimes. I know you're fine. It's fine. Don't worry about it. And parasites. This is a real fear that I have. I forget what the actual phobia is called, but it's a genuine fear, and it makes me super germophobic when I do anything like yard work. When digging in the dirt and stuff, I will wash my hands a ton, because I hate parasites. Did fishing as a kid, so I'm fine with worms. I hate snakes, because I live in a rattlesnake area. I lived in a rattlesnake area too. I only ever saw one, and it was dead. So, I guess I'm lucky. I live down in more of like a valley, in between mountains, and the rattlesnakes wouldn't come down very often into the valley. They typically stayed up in the mountains, but anytime I did trail hiking or anything like that, it was common courtesy to, keep your eyes a little bit peeled for them, just have your ears open, ready, but we were more scared of mountain lions than the snakes. There were mountain lions, and they're a little bit bigger than snakes. Socks. So, I never explained this, I don't think, but, literally, that winter, like, something, like, clicked, and I'm like, I don't like socks. It's like, I don't wear socks around the house very often. In general, I've never done that. I don't like to. I like the feeling of the ground on my feet. I used to walk on like my gravel driveway and stuff like that. And mind you, that wasn't like river rock. That was just raw gravity from the Yuka gravity pit. It feels nice. So whenever I cannot wear socks, I do not wear socks. And I specifically, absolutely hate socks on couches, beds, or chairs. I will have to take my socks off before I cross my legs because I hate it. It's like if I have my shoes on, then it's fine, because the socks aren't the thing that's, like, interacting with anything anymore. But, like, the feeling of the sock touching me, I just hate it. I'm a non-sock. Well, inside as well, nice. Nice to let the feet breathe. Yeah, wearing just socks is kind of cursed. You get them dirty, more and more prone slipping. Yes! welcome, Ricardo. Thank you for the follow. 2D platformers? I couldn't tell you exactly why I dislike them, but I've never been good at them, so I think that's probably a good place to start. It's like I play, like, yeah, I think Super Mario Brothers 3 every now and then, but like, I don't know. I get past the first level and then die, and then I turn it off for a month. And then I have the fear of being trapped. Claustrophobia. That also is something that, is something that occurs to me when I'm like doing daily things. And it makes it such unnecessary evil they are sometimes. Claustrophobia, I haven't even had much of a claustrophobic incident. When I was very young, I got lost in a McDonald's play place. And ever since then, I have had this very deep fear of being trapped. And I get them in my dreams constantly, where I'm just stuck and I can't move, and it is this kind of fear that it's completely different feeling than other fears. Because my brain like melts and I just absolutely freak out. So, yes. And, why do I dislike American cheese? Because it doesn't taste good. It just doesn't. You low fear McDonald's? No, I'm totally fine with McDonald's. I just fear the play place. Is it my oversized box? I'm trying to think what part of the conversation you're applying to. American cheese isn't real cheese. I think it's like made out of cheese product. So it's technically cheese, but not like legally cheese. 'Cause there's like, it's not really cheese. I mean the trapped part. Trapped by an oversized box? I'm so brain dead. Please, anything but ball pit. Please, the unwashed ball pit. The unwashed ball pit is. I don't think I've ever messed around with public ball pits much after thinking about it. I've had several friends who have trampolines, and we would put balls over the trampolines and inflatable ball pits, the itty bitty ones. My grandma used to rent one every year for 4th of July, but it was a rental, so they sanitize that stuff, hopefully. Adventure/heavily story-driven games, like past that. Goals. My favorite drink is probably... What is my favorite drink? I went through one of those McDonald's tubes to get my brother when I was little, and a random kid bit me. McDonald's is... Once you go into the play place, it's the Wild West, every kid for himself. The McDonald's, like the childhood McDonald's that I used to go to, had an N64 McDonald's. Let me see if I can look this up. There it is. Images. They had the thing. They had the N64 McDonald's, thing. And I thought it was the coolest thing ever, except I had absolutely no idea how to use it. And mind you, And this wasn't like the 90s or anything like that. I was probably like 4 or 5, and so this was like 2006 or 7. So that's clear. Wonder if it's still there. I highly doubt it's still there. But that was cool. Safety flavor collab one. Oh yes. Because I said I like Destiny, and I found out later that everyone in Flavor apparently likes Destiny to some degree. As a ton of Choco Cheese Blaze, yes. Maybe 64 thingies, that's cool. Probably some kind of cider. They had one of those before a PS2. Really? That's cool. 90s was rad. At the local hospital, ooh, no. Doesn't need a flavor collab one, I wish. My dentist has, a Sega Genesis Mini and a Nintendo 64 Classic. I think that's what they're called. Or is it called the Sega Genesis Classic? I don't know, they have a bunch of really cool stuff. I'm tempted to play on it, but I'm like, no, I gotta be like, I'm an adult. And I'm here alone to get my teeth fixed. I shouldn't be playing games. Not like it Destiny 2, but that is popular. It is definitely popular. Wait, a little math. Alright, my goals are to reach 100k subs. Maybe someday. I would. I think 100k subs is reasonable. But who knows how long it'll take. 2006 or 7, 4 or 5 years. I think my age is canonical. Hello! Wait, that's Twitch. What are you doing? Why is everyone doing this? Come over here, join us on the YouTube side of things. It's nice over here. We don't have XQC. Instead, we have Mr. Beast. If you want me to solve your math problem, I'm 23. Don't worry about it. Last time I remember going into a McDonald's was they still had actors in the entire store. Was that of a playfield? How are you likely to get in 64? Yeah. Mr. Bees. So subs trying to get you it streaming. They're trying so hard. Well, we used to do like one every couple weeks. Literally by head. Really? I gotta say, I thought you were younger. Oh my gosh, my microphone is gonna drive me crazy. It is just slightly too high, so I feel like I have to lift my chin over it, but there's actually like good 3 to 4 inches. Whatever. Ding dong! Welcome! Ibram. Ibram? Welcome. Hope you enjoy your stay. I'm 23. Oh wow, nice. Same here. If we add our ages together, we're 46. That's like old enough to have 2 midlife crises. Maybe even own a house. That's your little man. Lots of collabs. I'm still terrified of people. I'm trying, bit by bit, behind the scenes to be a little bit more sociable. I'm part of, like, most of the... I can't even say that. I'm not a part of most of the Discords. I'm a part of some of the Discords. And I never open them or reply to them because it makes me nervous. But if you send me a DM on Twitter, I will probably answer it within an hour. So that's nice. I like the bald man look there. Have a cardboard cutout of me as like I will have a cardboard cutout of me edit on. I want to play a prank on the Face Connect booth and get... I want to get cutouts of the original 5 and dump them at the Face Connect booth. Because I think that would be really funny. And I want to see what everyone's reaction is to having flavor at the Face Connect booth. Cause Sakura usually attends these conventions too, so... somebody's gonna know something happened. So I think that just adds that little bit of extra to it. Make it extra nice. That would be cool. I will do it myself if it appears in my state. If only. I live in the middle of the US, so there is no cons that happen near me. At all. Get a live 2D model. Donation link in description. I need to probably add a throne or a donation goal thing on Streamlabs so that that's an actual goal, but it's not that I don't enjoy being... how do I phrase this? I think it would be really cool to have a live 2D model, but I don't find it necessary in VTubing anymore. If I go to Offkai next year, I'll see what I can do. That would be cool. I lost my train of thought. Moving on. Yeah. I want to do lots of collabs and I want to meet new people. I'm not very good at being social, but I want to be better. It's back on just chatting and we can do some Q&A or something. You guys got any questions? Okay, so chat fixes itself about here. Let's see some of the old questions. I think I answered all of these fairly well. What do I get cardboard cut out? You... what was it? It crashed and burned. I did some research, and companies want you to buy the cutouts in bulk. They don't like it when you buy them in singles. And so that makes it slightly more complicated because they're like, hey, if you buy at least 5 to 10 of these, we'll make it like $30 a piece. But if you want just one, that one is going to cost you like $70. So how do you like gachas? My current favorites are Snowbreak, Nikkei, and Girls Frontline. I play Azur Lane probably 2 to 3 hours a day, every day, all the time. I cannot stop playing Azur Lane. It's a problem, but it's okay. Because the waifus aren't that good. I don't know if I can even show Azur Lane waifus on YouTube. His Azur Lane waifus are... they push the limits. Maybe if I'm fast, I can show the one. Just play Azur Lane. That's kinda cooked, but I'm not even jazzed.
マシンの整備を行うことを推奨します。人も物も無理を続ければいずれ不幸を招くでしょう。
And that's Azur Lane. Moving on. I think you're good. I've shown Nikkei girls on stream before. That's fair. Let's see. What kind of stray would you be? Destiny 2 class, I am a hunter main, and I'm filthy, and I'm horrible. Despite being a hunter main, I own a Titan Ghost IRL. I own the limited collectible of the Titan Ghost. So, do with that information as you will. Favorite thing to do in Minecraft? Probably... terraform? I hate terraforming, that was a lie. I just wanted to sound cool. My actual favorite thing to do in Minecraft is probably just the basic stuff. I like to explore. I'll turn the world on amplified, or I'll screw with the settings or something. I remember Pippa video hearing a fan say they recommended her for Nikkei. She was still in a video of Nikkei. And would you leave? Yeah. Big buildings. Is the rest of this just Q&A? I don't know. I've been trying to contact, whoever Phase Connect is going through, but I still have no idea who Phase Connect gets theirs from. Because I don't think they disclose that, because they don't, need to. There's a chance that they do, maybe on the actual cardboard cutouts, but wouldn't you know it, winning those auctions isn't cheap. Cha-cha, yellow-chi. Playing Destiny 2 in 2023, my condolences. So yeah, I can skip that. Recording that voice and I like it. Raspy. Did it break? No, it stayed the same. Apex. I don't even have Apex downloaded. I don't have anything specifically against it, but I feel like it's a game that you can only enjoy with friends. Because when you play alone, you get squad crashed, or you get your squad angry at you. At least tells that he's different than Apex. I think there's a fight going on here. Favorite flavor. I think that's it. Okay. And we can go ahead and close out of that. And we can start working on some of the other stuff. Let me go to just chatting while I open Steam, just in case it shows something it's not supposed to. It's probably fine. Oh, I can bring back the music. There we go. Playing Destiny 2 in 2024, my condolences. Oh, it's so off. Oh my goodness. Nah, this last DLC was okay. The season's kind of a mess, but the DLC was great. Back in 2023 though, I should not have been playing, in all honesty. What would it show? Hidden games? Maybe. Maybe I bought some certain visual novels that are not 100% YouTube compliant safe, and I'm making sure that they are not visible. I need to hide like 3. I'm gonna the Wasley, the new outfit is nice, thank you. Okay, there. Now I can go ahead and just launch Leroyd. And go back to staring at my desktop. For the whole 5 seconds there. I guess I should have, maybe, perhaps, not just pull that up, because you don't know what this context is, but that's okay. Just know that I'm working on the imperfection, and we will get back to it. Let's go ahead and open the model named Model. Your hazard lane play. It was obvious! What would Donna Darkstar say to debut Donna? Spend more effort on the more minute details and just try to communicate more. I think that would probably be a good bit of advice. Okay, let's go to the outfits. I could probably just put one of the default Leroyd outfits over what she's wearing. And then just close out all of her other clothing. Because it shouldn't transfer anything. Oh my god, I forgot she has tattoos. She has Yakuza tattoos. They did not show up very well. Every time that happens, I'm like, whoa, she's got tattoos. That means that I showed you guys the wrong skin. Because that wasn't the skin with the tattoos. She was gonna originally have some really nice tattoos, but wouldn't you know it, I'm not a good artist. So, I can't do that. Maybe I can just give her the default suit. Donna de Marlo. Let's give her something cute. What we got? We got like sleeveless, leather pants. These are the matching set. I think that's clipping a little bit. No, that's probably fine. Let's just give it red. No, yeah, let's go black Adidas. Let's stick with that. Yeah. Cover the tattoos, they're gone. What about my hat? The red hat. I don't even remember where I got the red hat. The red hat just doesn't exist anymore. I think the rest of this is on those socks. Is that a custom item? I don't think it is. It's also, I don't think I used that one for a whole lot because I'm pretty sure I ended up switching to these with the one up, one down thing. But I guess that might be default asset. Let's just take them off. And take those off. Lovely. Am I? I'm not wearing the lingerie, okay. The original model did have lingerie. Glad you came up with the Darkstar name, it suits you. Thank you. Forgot my name's when it suggested it was. Yours was Mocktail. It was a clever name, but it didn't quite fit. I want to show you guys all the minute details, but since this is a humanoid character, I don't know what I can show you and what I can't. Can't even come up with names, I don't know. If I even had a suggestion, I don't remember. As long as I am wearing just default inners. Just put on a sports bra, sure. No socks, no shoes. That's lovely. Arm accessories. One of the original Donna models did have a watch. Lingerie, yes. I don't know if YouTube allows me to show lingerie, but I could show you just the lingerie, because I think you can show images of underwear as long as you're not wearing them. Let me see if I can find it. The dog's out for free. There you go. There's your 5 pixels of toes. This model does not have super high resolution toes. Clothing. There it is. This is the lingerie that she was wearing. Pretty basic. Nothing spectacular, absolutely not transparent. Okay, good, she's not wearing the watch. No neck accessory. Dress, tops, set. No extra accessories. The only thing that's here is just the skin. Hello? Do I need to look up if the skin can be shared? Shit, OnlyFans content ready to go. I wasn't sure what my audience was going to be. That was my honest answer. I will not comment further. What? Shrink down. I'm fine with the crease, but I want to shrink that down, pull the waist in like a bunch, and let's go like -10. I don't need to be designing any of this, I just need to release it. I was the audience for this. And spread, let's go minus maybe just 10. Is that clipping? It's clipping a little bit. Again, go ahead and do -5. Really? Okay, it's fine. We'll leave it basic. The rest that's probably fine. Am I wearing? Nope, no nail polish. All of my original hair sets are default. Though, there's... I don't want to click anything because I know it's gonna do the thing. This model is very finicky with the material set. As you can see, it says main color red, but I'm very much wearing purple. But the reason why it shows red is because of my hair ties. That's the material for that. And my lovely hoops that have a little bit of a lopsidedness to them. I love the hoops. I think they worked out so well. I had to hand draw them. I'm willing to risk it. Let me... overall hair. If I... Yeah, that's what I thought was gonna happen. And then we need to... Can I just Control Z? Okay, good, I can. I don't know why it does that with this model, but it made working on her hair very difficult, and it did not need to be that difficult. But the bunny, the flower obviously, and the hoops were hand-drawn, because I could not figure out how to use images to make the actual asset. Redhead Donna, I know! I don't even... I look like a completely different VTuber with the red hair. I probably have... Let me see if I can find it. Would that be in here? Or in here? Oh, that's a mess. That's not the right folder. It's this folder. There it is. So these were what the hoops were originally going to be. But, first of all, this is not a real PNG. I would have had to cut it myself, which, you know, that's not a big deal, it's easy, just throw in Photoshop, but... The problem is that when I actually tried to start applying things, because my original flower was going to be this flower, but when I started messing around with stuff, it was not applying even close to how I wanted it. So I ended up just doing it entirely myself. Who's there? Who's that? One String Samurai, well done! He always going. I think... I don't think I have any other assets that I need to unequip. I really don't want to have to touch anything with the face, because that's custom. Lovely. It's probably fine. We're just gonna hope it's okay. because if I strip it down anymore, it's going to start losing what its settings were. So let's go ahead and export it. I have a date today, congrats. Export. There we go. T-pose. I will go ahead and do the lovely of uncheck and delete transparent meshes for you. That increases the size of the file, but if you ever wanted to do anything specific with this model, you'd want it that way. Oh, I could just give you guys the VRM. And then give you guys the .vroid file too. Aries, I wanna goodbye. Yeah. Let me go ahead and get this ready. New folder. Donna. OG. Create and share. There we go. Export. Go ahead and put this in. Title. Donna. Dina. Emulo. Creator. Donna Darkstar. Contact information. At Donna Darkstar. Reference. Donna Vina. Download by Pitkin Power? Version. This is technically not the original one, so we'll do 1.1. Who can assign personality? Oh wow, anyone. Click. Actually, I don't know if I can legally click that one. But, I'll click it, whatever. If it becomes an issue, the only things that are going to be an issue is the skin texture and the eyes. But I feel like that would be easy to change if you needed to. I really hope it won't be an issue. Most of the time when you get free assets like that, they aren't an issue. License. Oh god, I forgot what Creative Commons I need. Darn it. What's the word Creative Commons? There, what do they mean? Just CC. I want it to be CC0 or CC whatever. I think that's fine. I think that's where I want that to be. We'll go ahead and just like export. Then it's going to ask for my files just to make sure that it doesn't show anything in the switch screens. Never mind, you put it on a different screen. Let me save this one with a special name so that I can find it later. There we go. And you're adorable ass, thank you. I need to then create a .vroid file for this that is named Donna Vina Low Public Save. Yeah. So that way if there is a problem you guys can just change it. So that shouldn't be an issue anymore. I can just close out of everything. Pop into just chatting for a minute while I get that uploaded. It will be, again, it's on my Twitter. Just go to my do I use Linktree? Yes. You go to my Linktree, and then it says reference sheet and lore stories. dash Google Drive. That is where I dump all of my things that I give out for free. Now, let me get them uploading. There's the VRoid file. And there's the VRM. And then I need to... Let's go find the suit on VRoid. I mean Booth. And so I can just link it. Google Docs, blank document, create share. Okie dokie. Oh, I'm glad that's not up. I have NSFW enabled on Booth, and it is immediately showing tatas. Purchases, scroll down, there it is. There we are. Grab item, copy. Type that, Control V. If I go back to my purchases, do I have my skin here? Are these the eyes that I use? Because I can link those. But I don't see the skin, so the skin was free. These might be the eyes? Did your character have no? Yes. Watch Skibbity Toilet to get some more views. Where are you guys coming from? It's an anniversary stream, and all of a sudden we get a bunch of new people. We've had a lot of new people show up, actually. Let me close out of that. This should be saved. What is the share properties on this document? Is it in her debut? It is in between my debut and a playlist called Imperfection on my channel. Okay, good, that's on view. Alright, I'm almost up. You guys are free to go wrap it. Have fun. Oh, I can probably make a tweet about that. OG Donna is out. So free. Go get it. In parentheses. In my link tree. Google Drive. aka link in bio. Okay, go. Post. Oh, effort post completed. Must have had a keyword, maybe. Alright. How you clear my throat and drink some water. I'm gonna mute because I gotta really clear my throat. Okay, I'm back. Who's like me to retake that, Bob? I don't know, you guys. Oh, nope, JPZ definitely won that. Okay. I love this song. Alright, we still have 49 minutes. So why does nothing say bad word get I banned? You can't do that. He didn't say nothing. Really, I don't think he said nothing. Alright, let me go ahead and we can start working on the clone records Let me see if I can find where I even kept them. Was that? Not there. Not there. What is this? I wonder what the context for this thumbnail was, because I honestly don't remember. Maybe we'll just start from you. File, new, standard document size. Is that something I can just click? US paper, yes. Then... That was funny. Let me see if I can find the original one, so we can use that as a base, because I feel like I don't want to make everything from entirely scratch, but I don't know where it is. It's not there. Is it? Okay, but where did I hide it? Nope. Nope. Is this it? Did that do anything? Did that open the file? I don't think it did. Is this it? Nope. It's the last time. Go on. Where even is? Did I delete all of it? Oh, I bet you I know where it is, actually. Yep, there it is. Gotcha. Gotcha. Just be click and drag. I want to click and drag. File, open. I am good, and you? I am also good, thank you. Let me go. Wait, it's your anniversary, I'll give you congratulations, thank you. I've already forgotten what that was. Okay, there it is, There it is. Alright, cool, we're good. So, this is the original clone outline base. Label with subjects. But... because I kinda wanted it to be in the style of like a medical document. Let me see if I can Google up an image. Medical... What do you even call that? Get Google medical records? Medical record image template? Ooh, template's nice. Is this one? No. Is it this way? I don't like any of these. Or have picture. Congrats on your anniversary, thank you. I don't 100% know what else we can add to this. But I don't like the way that it looks. It's like, let me file open. This one. So what you guys would do is you would get this, and then you would have to put it into a photo editing program. And then you would have to... You would be like... As an example... Oh, I love that. Love you, Photoshop CS6. You are my hero. Okay, so anyway... Here, wrong folder. This is how my folders are organized, and I get lost. It's not like there's a ton of folders. I just get lost. Here. This one, open. File, save as. PNG, just for fun. Save. Close. File, open. Open PNG. It's easy for you to get lost. I get lost a lot of times. So we would say like this right here, these are your clothes, you know? So you would go over, you would take it, you would put your image somewhere here. God, I hope maybe by doing a test run of this, I can see what's wrong. And I can see that I should probably make this smaller? Can I just do that? Is that something that I can just do? Oh, I would have to use this. Right? Lasso? Is that... Bing, 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 bing? I don't know. No, stop it. How do I get out of lasso tool? Stop it. No, wait. Unselect. Guys, I don't know how to get out of the tool. Okay, we're good. You said to turn it off and turn it back on again. So I want to make this smaller. Just like that? Okay, cool. And then can I... What? Oh, we're on the wrong... Okay. We're on the wrong layer anyway. Fine. Subject, personality... Duna, she's at it again. It is. Where... Okay, there's a subject picture here. Go and sit. I really don't want to have to do it that way. Can I just Control T? Oh my god, thank you. Let's make that much smaller. Play transformation. There we go. So now, when you add your picture, if you use a longer picture like this or a thinner picture, you won't have the text coming out from around it. And then subject number. Like that's relatively explanatory. You would just say, you'd come up with a goofy number. Now let's see, 69 dash. B00. Why is that not typing also? Oh, that's why, alright. There we go. Oh, that's a weird color. We could do without the weird color. We could just go with the black color, thank you. So you can do a number, and then you can do a dash, and then you can do either more numbers or letters. Speaking in tap dance. So you can do something like that, and that's technically valid. And then you would put that there, and then you would come down to subject notes, and you would explain why, if you could. If, you don't care, whatever. Subject names, grab another text box. You say... Alice and Sarah, sure. And then you would write up your subject personality. Wobbly blue. Gotta go, bye Donna. Bye bye, Ian. Bye bye. Is your name Ian or Lane? I know people that have both of those names. But anyway, bye bye, good night. Personality traits would be... I guess that's relatively self-explanatory. And then subject notes, anything you want people to know about your character, which would be in parentheses. Background... slash... Let's see... Is any details that don't fit into personality would technically go into notes. It's like my only problem that I'm having with this currently is that I feel like I should make all of this just a little bit smaller. Because I feel like you could give this to a grade schooler. And I'm not exactly going for that vibe. Is it Donna clones only? No. The clone program does not specifically only use Donna's DNA, which is something that I'm trying to get into the imperfection that's supposed to be coming out, but every time I write it, I don't like it. Hello, Shipley. It's an interesting name. But welcome. I feel like on the flip side of this paper, if I handed it to someone, that's where I would have all the information on what could or could not exist, but basically, I want it to be very open. How many clones in flavor? Canonically, oh my god, my voice is disappearing. I think in total 1, 2, 3, 4. You know, it would help me if I just wrote them out. In text box, open. Lovely. So, there's... let's move you down there. There's Eve, the android clone. Oh, it's centered. I want you to go from left to right. There we go. Then there's Astrid, the elven clone. There's Donna, who is me. Donna Dark, who is, yeah, me. Then there's October. And then there's Iduna, who has been renamed, but I have not revealed yet. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. And if Ji-woon says he's a clone, just for you, Bob, I redacted her now. I just do a representation. I made the mistake of acknowledging the character. I have to delete it. There's a lot, isn't there? This is technically, I guess, the main cast? It's like my clones are all these guys on the left here. All these sweet lavagures. Which is another thing, clones do not have to be female. They can be anything. I should love you. Right, am I forgetting anyone? Let me go back through my files really quickly. I will cry. Theorems. Astrid. Donna. October. Lolome Eve. Yes, that is good. Perfect. Aren't the Lolomes clones as well? That is where some otherworldly magic starts to come in. Because I think this would actually be a great way to use this. File. Save. File. Can I open in a new tab? That would be super poggers. I can't. Also, I do not know what this is, and I'm going to delete it because that was an accident. File, save as. Let me go ahead and just put this right here as a sleep hang, I guess. Just add a number 2 in there just so that the files don't conflict. File, open, secondary. Okay, cool. Let's make a sheet for Dr. Lolome. He is not a clone. But I think we can use this anyway. Lolome has mainly been a mystery, but I feel like I can confidently give a little bit more information on what's going on without trying to use it as a turnaround or whatever. The Donnas, the Jules, the Lolomes. Well... Okay, could probably just use these. Right there. Open. Perfect picture of Lolome. It's also an actual PNG, which is lovely. Where is base 2? There it is. There you go. We'll just, let's fix that. But, okay. Stay there, Lolome. I need the rectangle tool in the color white. And no outline. Cancel. You have an outline anyway, but I thought I got rid of your outline. Well, I can do that, I guess, right? See, because this rectangle's already created. Okay, well fine, delete layer. No, not duplicate. I think that was why. Let's go 0, cancel. Stroke, wait. Now, while I hit it, I fine, we won't do it with a rectangle. We'll do it the old-fashioned way. With a bucket. Okay, that's not the right way. With magic wand. Huh? With rectangle and bucket. Then control D. I got it. Oh god, it's on Dr. Lolome's lair. Hello. The Lolame goes in the square hole. She sure does. Oh, we're using white as our text now. Let's, non-applicable. Lovely. Subject name. Dr. Lolame the Fourth. So the reason why Dr. Lolame is the fourth is because there are three that have come before. There's Brone, Citria, and then Lollygay? I think. And those are the only ones that have stuck around, so they're the only ones that are technically counted. What just happened? What do we do here? Okay, so anyway, Brolime, Kinolime, and Lollygay. Alright. We'll just leave that there. Subject notes. Oh, so. Dr. Lolame the Fourth is the fourth because there are all red. Because she is the fourth in her lineage. I'm sure that's exactly how that's spelled. To take up mantle doctor. She was a disturbed child. This special one took to bioengineering soon after getting out of college. Lineage is correct. Good. Never thought of it like that. Holy crap, that means that the flavor lore goes deep. Now, I have an image that I'm trying to explain, but it's always so difficult. Because if I just say it, then it's gonna sound silly, but I have to explain it. Because if I explain it, then it's cool. This Lollime is not from our reality. It is from one of the, quote, dark timeline flavored. Dark timeline flavor unironically has been a project that I have been working on for way too long. Can I just make this white? Perfect. The Donnanniversary. Ooh. I think that's the basics that I wanted to put out for the doctor. Got the deep. because I feel like explaining the different timelines. I'm trying to think. You can tell I haven't wrote on this as much as some of the other things because I'm taking so long to think. Does it get too complicated? Yes, and damn. I can. I guess it is my anniversary. I could let you guys in on something. Let me get it ready carefully. There we go. Oh, I don't know if that's low enough resolution to not spoil anything. Congrats on the 1 year, thank you. Is this the final render for this? No, absolutely not. Oh my god, what is this? What are you... There we go. I like having someone to talk to when I write, to bounce ideas off of. But I have no friends, so I use AI. But because of that, that makes things more messy than it needs to be. I end up spending longer writing than I probably need it to be. And it makes some things completely gibberish, and I highlight them and remark them, but... There's this. Okay. Dark but funny is that most YouTubers have a lifespan of 1 year. Congrats on beating the odds. Yay! I'm just gonna drop this in my folders for now. That's fine. Close. Then I need to... Let's go to just chatting screen for a minute while I get this finished setting up. Because I really don't want to spoil anything that I'm not meaning. We are your friends. It would be something that I would have to do in a Membys stream, because I want to... Bouncing ideas off you guys would be great, but I don't want you guys to know where the story goes before I'm ready for you guys to know. Because when I write stories, I write them out of order. I already know how this story ends. And that's an issue. Oh my god, I just looked down. Oh my god. Why is the pillow just vomiting fuzz? What is going on? There's just fluff everywhere. Mind you, this is like a 1-inch hole in this cushion. It's not like it's a big hole. It just popped in the wash. There, gosh. Okay, so anyway, it's completely understandable. However, okay, I can totally go through this stuff because all of this has been rejected. All of it's rejected. Absolutely all of this. I think I have... How many pages of this do I have? 31 pages. Lovely. Makes me want to start marking things again, but I don't need to because I already... None of this matters. Okay. Ooh. So. This is the behind the scenes of imperfection and the mess that it has become. I spend way too long writing, and then I get burnt out, and then it takes me a while, and then I get back to writing, and then I'm like, okay, I've written a bunch, and I have a decent plot. I need to make the video, but then I'm too burnt out to make the video. Congrats on 1 year. Haven't even watched your channel, but still congrats. Thank you. You guys are so sweet. Let's see here. Why is my YouTube off by several minutes? Okay, whatever. That doesn't matter. Can I zoom in just a little bit to make this a little easier to read for you guys? There we go. Jeez, Tatsuo streamer. Donna was made by green-haired Lolita Labka. She believes to be Dr. Lolame, but cannot provide any evidence of it. Originally, I was going to have it be... I think I even talked about this during my original lore, like around my debut time, of like what was going on. But I didn't want Donna... I wanted Donna to escape, but not exactly know food on what was going on yet. So I didn't want her to know that this Dr. Lolame was the Dr. Lolame, or if Brolime was the one who made her, or anything like that. But I ended up throwing this away in favor of Donna knowing exactly what's going on the entire time, and just having to live with what's going on, and that's why I became Donna Darkstar. Doo-doo-doo. This doctor was searching for the key to immortality, the recruiting clones using capsule machines, the experiments to find the answer. Let me go and grab some other behind-the-scenes things. Oh my god, what is it? I've already showed you guys one of them. Some of the prototype images I was going to be using for imperfection. Of course, that I filter all of them. But this was going to be Donna and redacted. But I did not end up using a single one of these images. I guess we can just go through them. This is just old AI art. Let me move this to the side. I don't plan on using any of this, and I probably won't release any of it besides from just here. It's just basic. I was just throwing things around in a prompt on a not perfectly great AI gen for what exactly I was looking for. It really does not like braids. Anytime I asked for braids, I would end up with really weird things like this. So my front braid never made across in this very well. This was really cute. Then there's that one. This one I did use. I used this to tease October, because that's October right there in the background. AI art for hallway that I never used because I changed the way the story was gonna work. What site do I use for AI images? I can post that right now. Let me grab the link. Go crazy. More hallway. I was looking for a very industrial setting that was very dark and gritty for a hallway that I could use for this story. We'll get to why in a minute. I think we're gonna run this stream long, because now I'm on a tangent and I don't want to stop. The problem with this image was it generated a character, and that was not what I was looking for. It's too bright. This image has the perfect atmosphere, but I want the lights off. And then I discovered if you type cursed into the AI filter, you start getting some more interesting things. So we end up with this. This is cursed hallway. And I'm like, okay, I kind of like this. That's cool, that's scary. It's a dark hallway, you don't know what's at the end of that hallway. And you can tell that it's AI because there's just something wrong here. That's not a real door. It acts like a door, but it doesn't go all the way down. AI gives you a weird eeriness. And here's another really good one. It's supposed to be an exit sign at the end of the hall. I don't remember if I used this one or not. I might have. Oh, I asked the AI to put a spooky creature. And I kid you not, I typed in spooky creature. Might be under the tag liminal space. Oh, that would be a good idea. So this is what happens when you type in spooky creature on that gem. You get whatever this is. He has no name, but he is quite the little guy. Where is Booby? Then we have this one. This one's really nice. Again, it's too bright for what I wanted to use it for. But I like the rust. I like that it looks like it's deteriorating. Much pipes. Very well. I like this one too because it's red. It's like, what's wrong here? Why is the light red? And then we start getting into some of the rooms I'm going to use. I might use some of these actually, but we'll see. I'm not worried about revealing them because it's just a room. It's not like it's a serious plot point or anything. Just a basic room. I think I just typed in underground laboratory room or something like that, super basic. And this was abandoned underground laboratory room. That is a weirdly large desk, and I like the off-brand MacBook Dell thing right here. With the old Soviet lab. Yeah, it's very interesting. Looks like yeah, it's neat. Then we have this one. Like something out of Stalker, totally. It really likes this shape of desk for some reason, I'm starting to notice. But I like the mold. The mold's really nice. But no, I could probably use this image. This one's pretty good. I might come up with a reason to use that. Here's another one right here. Nothing really special about it other than that's a green door and I don't know why it's green, but I think that's interesting. Do I like L-shaped desks? I've never used one, so I'm not sure on the practicality of them. I've always just had flat desks. Oh, now we're getting into when I started typing, I want cloning machines, and so I typed in cloning machine in a laboratory, and this is what I got. And it's trying to create characters that are the clones, but I just want the machines, I don't want the characters. So I kept trying to go back, and then I started typing in, well, I want this purple-haired anime girl inside the cloning pod. This is, first of all, it's not a pod, this is like a hamster cage. Second of all, she is very deformed in many ways. They're very good if you're someone who is in school or works from home. Alright. I have a really awkwardly long, traditional desk. But if I ever get rid of it, I am definitely considering an L desk, and my dad is definitely considering getting an L desk, because having as many things as you can within arm's reach is definitely more beneficial than having to scoot your chair across wooden floor. This is not a different prompt. It just came up with this. And I don't know why, but there you go. Anime girl dismembered in trash can. Now we're getting back into the actual I changed what filter it was running through. Oh, here's another hallway. Look at these cameras and stuff on the floor. That's weird. And then you guys have seen some of these. In fact, you've seen all of those. Because that's from an AI Donna stream that we did a while ago. I think this was me trying to recreate Donna using the prompt from Pippa, but I didn't get very good results. I mean, to be fair, it's a great result. It's just alternate timeline Donna, sure. The whole reason why I even opened up this whole thing is because I said, quote, capsule machines. And I wanted to show you guys what the capsule machine AI gen was. I have already used this one. This one was in the latest video of Imperfection, I think. Seeing a persona tag from Danburu. Oh, okay. And then it came out with a lot of other capsule machines that I did not want to use. There's one that's kinda neat. This one's by Copilot. Yeah, completely different AI. I just decided the other one wasn't giving me exactly what I wanted, so I wanted to try something else. This is what it came up with. I really like the wispiness and stuff of it, but it's not great. Let's look at some of these. Maybe not that one. So, I asked for specifically 5 cloning tubes in a dark, misty room. And this is what it was getting me, but it was adding creatures, which isn't exactly what I wanted. Happy Donnanniversary, thank you! I thought this one was kinda neat though, but I don't like that they're facing backwards. All of them. Also, what is this creature? Is this the spooky creature .jpeg from earlier? He's just taller now. I don't know, I really struggle. I don't know how to use AI. I was just trying to throw some things together. This was going to be used as Dr. Lonely's desk. Because I was going to have a patient file, and Photoshop Donna's file on here, and that's how she learned who she was when she was born. But I don't like this. Blue mouth always use the images. He do. He always there. Patient. Yes. This was Microsoft Copilot's version of the same prompt I used to make the hallway. And it's interesting. I like it, but it's too bright. I want dark, and none of them give me dark, because dark is apparently too hard. Here's some other ones. Dark abandoned hospital. I love that this one, like, it tried to put like a live leak image or something here. It's like, what's going on here? Is this a news? Helps with AI if you use the whole word. It really matters. You put those words in all caps. Oh, I didn't think about trying to prioritize it through caps. I was doing weird stuff like putting it in parentheses. And then you guys have all seen Dr. Lolame's lab. If you look real close, it's missing windows and stuff. I think that's the one that I went with. And here's the courtyard. Okay, now we can continue our tangent with just the story without the AI images. How am I? I'm like sitting on the... This cushion and me are not getting along lately. The doctor had found some kind of solution to make them into a young girl. That's why Dr. Lolame never ages, technically. But, again, all this is not canon. Give me that tangent juice, it's coming! Instead of why the doctor never ages or whatever is a completely different reason, and honestly, I don't think I'm going to make the doctor ageless. Doctor was, however, unhappy with this solution because it had side effects such as harming the ability to reproduce and to age at all, and the bodies were imperfect as they could not regenerate any lost parts. I hated the way that this was phrased. I've rewrote it more than once. Probably just twice. Donna's one of the many clones that was created. The original Donna had no knowledge of the clone program as her DNA was taken involuntarily when she was young. What's the word? Retcon? I threw this out. I hate this. This doesn't make any sense. I don't want the lore to start when the original Donna was young because it doesn't work, because in that case, Dr. Lolamaid was also young because they're all technically around the same age. So that doesn't work. Lolamaid wouldn't have been doing bioengineering experiments when he was 5 or whatever, so no. Instead, the DNA was obtained through other methods, which I'm not going to reveal yet. Corrupting in the FBI raids, redacted reason. That is also something that I'm working on because I think creating a silly reason would be fun. 258 Easter egg because the time between her debate and the creation was exactly 258 days. Chloe escaped the lab and destroyed the doctor's left eye in the process. I don't like this. The original thought I was, different. This is true. I wanted Donna to hurt the doctor's eye, but I have, according to lore, let me, outside of lore, she was great. Here, and then, okay, it's not in any of those folders. Is it in any of these folders? Okay, then that means that it's in this folder. It's in the silly folder. Isn't it? Where should I put all of them? Okay, I was going to... Does Donna still canonically have tattoos? No. Yes. Darkstar does have tattoos. From the doctor? Yeah, but that's embarrassing. I'm not gonna show you where that tattoo is. You don't get to know. I was going to pull up the imperfection video that I've already previously published. I just took too long to find it. I've already shown the doctor having an issue with her eye, so there's no point in trying to reveal something already. I'm gonna have to think about from before she got to the laboratory what's happened, what she's going to do. I have a general idea what I want to do, but I'm not very far on it. Crew Company FlaVR is the organization behind the experiments, but I doesn't know that for sure. This is why Donna tried to joined FlaVR in general, quote unquote, back in the day, was to try and spy on Crew Company / FlaVR, because Dr. Lolame was being funded by Crew Company / FlaVR. But nada. Numbers give the clones out the serial number is tattooed somewhere on their body. I was originally going to have it be like Hatsune Miku on the shoulder kind of thing, but I've decided to move the tattoo and put it somewhere else. That else place is their back. Like me mid-lower back? Does that make any sense? In between the shoulder blades. We'll go with that. I think that's literally a prompt. Princess reaches in Donna's mind. She remembers leaving the young processing room in the daycare. It was a pink room full of other children running, laughing, playing together. These children were other subjects, some not entirely human. I used to have this highlighted. Some were mixed races with other animals. This goes with the clone document, which I have already forgotten to post. So you're saying if you want to see it, don't say it like. Let me go to my drive, and no, I used to go to the drive because I can't just post it on Twitter. Okay, that'll work there. Let me grab it and upload it. Clone program, outline base 2. Go. Upload completed. Lovely. Let me grab a link. Share, copy link. And then I will post that to Twitter. I had to say it. I kinda walked into it. This is the one program / dream spawn program period. You can use these to make your own OC in my universe. And maybe I might use your subjects in a video in the future. Exclamation mark. Paste link. I think that's worded well enough. I'm gonna go ahead and post that. And then I need to go to my profile. I'm going to repost that, and then I'm going to pin this to my profile. There we go. So now that's there. Okay. The reason why I specifically went out of my way... Did I write that? No. The reason why I specifically went out of my way to make sure that they could have mixed races wasn't with the clone program exactly in mind, but it was because I wanted to see if any of the other FlaVR members had any interest in taking part in this universe, or if I was going to use their characters in this universe. But, I just kind of went along with it wherever, but it's like, you know, Yen is a cat, Abigail was a fish, so mixed race with other animals was necessary if I was going to go that route. The children were taught mathematics, science, and language skills, as these were thought to be important for testing. I don't know, it's fairly basic for closed environment science projects. Children were allowed to write diaries as is sought to lessen the mental strain of being tested on. There's Donna's diary written with the help of older subjects and caretakers. I had like this whole thing where like the older caretaker would help the younger ones write until they could write on their own. The Astrid basically has Sharky's. This is true. And so does the doctor, technically. I didn't like any of this this whole, again, I retconned this also, I didn't like it. Is it the right word? What does retcon mean? I don't think that's the right phrase, maybe, but it's all this stuff. It's all here. Done. Retcon, okay. Page rating entries was set up like this. Subject was top left, entry number top right. Subject keep track of time. Keeping track of time was thought as unnecessary, as entries were used to keep track of time, as one was written a day, so writing dates was unnecessary. I don't like it already. Entry 1, I finally get to start my diary today. I'm so happy. There are so many things I want to write about. I don't even know where to start. Oh, I know. 241 scored high on her test today, so she was rewarded with a popsicle she decided to share with me. 258 usually. Oh, me, 258. Kona. Usually the girls aren't as nice, but I think 241 is my best friend. I want to share a popsicle with my own. Oh, what yeah. Donna had friends in the lab. You can take this as proof that other clones exist. I don't know if I'm going to be using these specific subject numbers when I start talking about Donna's friends that were in the lab, but I guess technically I already have, because you know some of those friends. It's October, Eve, Astrid, and so on. Scoring high would have gotten you rewards. Think of it like a jail thing. If you're good, you get stuff. If you rat on people, you get stuff. But if you're bad, you get screwed over. We're high enough to get my own popsicle. Light Ash said she didn't want any though, but that's okay. I shared mine with 261. 261 loved it. They shared it with 241, but she said no. I decided to be like her and chat with one of the younger numbers. Hello. Entry 24. I intentionally made significant skips between the days. I said October being a friend is tenuous, October maybe in her own way. Yeah, friends, quote unquote. We'll go with that. October's a friend, quote unquote, and Astrid is definitely a friend, quote unquote. Eve though, Eve and Donna are best friends. Me 241 to talk as much anymore. I think she's about to be asked her to beat her test scores, even though she's older than me. I want to share her snacks. Wish she would just understand. Maybe I'll ask 261 for help. Yeah, I think that'll do. So, what was going on in the background here was Donna was starting to become generally better than 241, even though 241 was older, so 241 was labeled as defective, and yeah. God, I hate this story. I wrote most of this in just one draft at 3 AM in the morning. Who's the youngest? Oldest to youngest? It goes by number. Those trans VTuber unhappy. Hi! That would make October by far the oldest. And then I think that would leave Eve the youngest. I don't remember Astrid's number though. But it's like the bigger the number, the lower. You're trans femme too? That's cool. Yeah. I was trying to subtly hint at 241 was going to be eliminated in some way. 241 knew something was going on and that she was going to be eliminated because the lower you score on your test, or if someone starts to specifically outdo you, or you start to do specifically worse, you would get more rigorous testing done to see why you're not performing as well as the others. I was really trying to push that the doctor was doing torture, but I was doing a really crappy job at it, because the way that I'm inferring it, it would require a staff, not just the doctor. And the way that I want to portray it now is that the doctor was working mostly alone or with other clones. In this story, yes. It brings me cringe. I hate all of this. Yeah, I hate it. Oh, this brings me genuine cringe. I was trying to bring a deep horror factor. What can I do to shock the audience? And so I started throwing around the idea of trying to introduce something gory, because I'm like, oh, gore is shock. But I did not do a very good job at leading up to it. And I literally just kind of threw it at you. Literally in the comments, I want to stress that it's messed up, but I don't know how to do it. This doesn't make sense. The actual term is vivisection, I think. I don't know, it's just stupid. Betrayal, maybe? Yeah, that could be a good point. I think Japanese horror manga and such. I'm scared of Japanese horror manga. Which is a problem, because I want to use them, because they're good. When I was in grade school, I was introduced to a book that I do not remember what it was called. Japan does not play around. No, they don't. They do not school around. I was thinking of this book. I have no idea what it's called. I don't know if any of you have read this book. It was about an alternate future where people were being used for organ harvesting, and it was like a very public thing. And you would read through the different POVs of these people trying to break out of this organ harvest camp. And they were pretty in-depth with how they were portraying this looming menace of, if you screw up, you're done. They're gonna take you apart and they're gonna sell you. And so I was using that as a kind of, inspiration. Specifically, there was a chapter in the book where the high school boy character was caught. Can I say hi, please? Hi! Hi, Sophia. They were caught because they were being a high school boy and they were just bad. Blah, blah, blah. And they strapped this guy down to the table and they pump him full of pain meds, but not anesthesia. And they just slowly start to take him apart. And you're just reading from his POV of, well, now I can no longer feel my feet. Now I can no longer feel my legs. Now I can no longer feel my torso. Now I can no longer feel my chest. Like his heart, everything is gone. And then it starts going into this thing where they're like, okay, let's move on. Let's start, dismembering his brain. Never let me go, maybe? That doesn't sound right. Goodreads. Okay, so blah, 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 blah. I can't find a description of it. But they end up... They tell him, when they start operating on his brain to, like, focus on something. And so he starts repeating this sentence over and over again in his head, but in between every sentence, it'll say that they've removed another part of his brain. Like, it'll say hippocampus removed kind of thing. And then his sentence, it would get short, and then it would, like, disturb, where there would be a different word where it wasn't supposed to be kind of thing. And then his sentence just abruptly ends after they remove a certain part of his brain, and he's just done. It was an alternate reality. England, 1990s. Human cloning is authorized and performed. Let me see. Found it. That took literally no time at all. Actually, no, I might not be 100% sure. Let me unwind book. Is this the right book? Yep, this is it. This is it right here, I think. Why would you suggest it to me? I don't know, I'm being suggested to a lot of new people. But hi! I hope you enjoy your stay. If not, you know, nice seeing ya. This book looks scary? It is. These kids end up turning into terrorists and then trying to kill people by pumping themselves full of explosive fluids, and they like explode and die, and it's not great. It was really scary for you know, a grade school, like 6th grade book, but you know, when you live in the middle of nowhere, the teacher's just kind of like, oh, I like this book, let's read it together. Even though it's, you know, it's not quite for my reading level at the time, but... Think. Okay, back. Like, it sounds like a good book, but for 6th grade is crazy, yeah! At this point, Donna starts to wonder why she's even writing them anymore, and then basically stops. She joins the goons, and then that's when the debut would happen. Then I started messing around with some more prompts. I think I just gave it like random crap. Yeah, I love it when the AI is just like, it would be a great book, and it's steeped in darkness and secrets, and I'm like, wow, thank you. I wanted you to bounce back ideas, not to say, wow, that's cool. Gooders mentions. I started bouncing back with the AI, some horror aspects that I could focus on. Memory manipulation, mind control, emotion suppression, telepathic communications, reality distortion, biological hybridization, temporal manipulation, psychic phenomena, dimensional rifts, body horror. Which ones that I've actually gone with in the end, I think I will leave classified, but the ones that I was originally going for was definitely memory manipulation, emotion suppression, biological manipulation, and I was leaning towards reality distortion as being like the big, this whole world's going to end kind of factor, so that I could have a big looming evil that not even the doctor could stop kind of thing. But I didn't go with it. Especially because I was trying to keep it more based in biological and science and stuff like dimensional rifts and reality stuff. It wasn't really working out. So I ended up saying, alright, let's just create this quote-unquote dark timeline, and let's just have everything take place there. None of the characters technically leave the dark timeline. Everything just happens there. There's no reality distortion or anything. Anything that does appear as reality distortion is because of hallucinogenic drugs that were pumped into them during a test. And psychic phenomena, poltergeists, ghosts and stuff. I'm still up for doing ghosts, but I haven't decided how I'm going to portray them if I do. But because of how October, exists, I have to keep some kind of paranormal together, because October, her body has had 3 variations. She's had porcelain, she's had plastic, and then she's had the quote-unquote like ghost form that I've been throwing back and forth in some stories. In the story that I wrote and released, she was porcelain. And the big thing there was her body was basically on a timer. Her soul would just degrade inside the porcelain and then she would disappear. But then there was this plastic body that I was thinking about. I'm like, what if the doctor just like stripped off October's skin and put her inside of a doll? And I was gonna roll with that. But again, I'm kind of struggling to portray more serious, scary, gore-esque type things, so I haven't tried to push anything too hard yet. The only thing that I've done was, in the latest video of Imperfection with the death of the clone that failed its own creation. Isn't scrolling. After I did the diary logs, I'm like, I like that. That's too written. I want to do something more hands-on. I want to be able to make it into a video. And I can't just use these as scripts to do a video because, sure, I could sit here and talk and let you guys imagine things, but I wanted something more visual that you could interact with, so I wanted to go into audio logs. So I gave it a prompt, and I'm like, alright, make them audio logs. Do you think you might publish this book ever, because I feel like this would be an amazing book? I'm currently publishing what's done in a YouTube series on my channel. It's in a playlist called Imperfection. I'm not very far in it because I keep rewriting things, because I write it and then I'm like, I don't like that, so I rewrite it and then I'm like, I don't like that. So I just keep ending up in these cycles where I want it to be perfect, but it's hard. Hey David, welcome. Audio log 1, age 13. Donna's confused and frightened. Introduces herself as subject 258. She discusses her released memories. I just straight up asked it to turn the entire story into logs, and that's what it did. I didn't like any of these. Here we go. Here's when I started asking for full logs. Living up to the imperfection title, for real. Here's the first log. The first... Brain fart. Yeah, I just take a sip, just take a breath. Just reset my mind. Focus. Alright. The recording began with a soft click followed by the sound of a deep breath. Subject 258, Donna being a Demerlow, hesitates before speaking. Donna, whispering, hello? Is this thing on? Okay, I think it's recording. My name? Well, they call me Subject 258 here. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this, but I need to document something. Anything. There's a slight tremor in Donna's voice, revealing her fear and uncertainty. What is Donnanniversary supposed to mean? It's my 1-year anniversary. Exactly at 5 p.m. July 28th, 2023, I put out my first debut. And since then, I've been streaming almost every week. Donna, I've been here for as long as I can remember. I think I was born here, in this strange place. There are kids like me in these capsules. They look like me, but I don't know who they are or where they came from. This was following the memory manipulation theory. Donna was basically let out into the basement, but she has no idea what's going on. Dr. Lolane has just set her loose in a clone-filled basement that he no longer manages. So it's dark, it's what's the word, like broody or whatever, and dangerous. There's a pause as Donna sniffles, trying to hold back tears. The only person I've seen is her. She has green hair and was a lab coat. I think she's a doctor, but I can't remember her name. She's the one who takes care of us, I guess, but she's always so distant, like she's hiding something. Donna's voice becomes shaky. I don't know why I'm here, or what they're going to do to us. They say we're special, that we're part of something important, but I don't believe them. I want to get out of here, to find out who I really am. I need answers. And then the recording ends with a soft click as Donna stops long, and then the AI loves to put crap like this. Like, great, lovely. Amari, put it back. Going by why Donna had a recording device to make her logs in general, I was bouncing back and forth ideas. The ones that the AI wanted to do was discovery in the memory room, triggered by hidden clue, benefactor, deception, cloning room discovery. I ended up going with discovery in an abandoned room / mysterious benefactor. I think we'll come across that. I have a lot of talent as a writer. I'd like to think I do, but I don't. I'm still very new to this. Discovering the Manor Lab Room and Mysterious Benefactor, that's literally what I said. I wanted to include a female character named Pipkin Pippa. The character will be the original doctor for the laboratory. She created the 5 children using her own DNA. 4 of the children left the lab to live normal lives, but one named Citrial Lolane, the one to become Dr. Lolane, stayed to continue Dr. Pippa's research. Pippa's original goal wasn't immortality, but rather a cure to the disease called Pipkin. Named after herself, this disease would eventually force Pippa to retire from research, eventually resulting in her death. Her death would trigger Citrial Lolane to clone herself so that she could have her clone take her place in her life among her friends and family, while she dedicates her own life to finding the key to immortality so she might one day be able to bring her mother, Pippa, back to life and cure her illness. Am I a trending video because you dropped me hooked and I can't stop watching? Scene, Pippa's abandoned office. Donna ventures deep into the laboratory, seeing a sense. I think I retconned this immediately. Comes to a door labeled Dr. Pipkin Pippa's office. The room's dimly lit, filled with sealed books. What is this place? Dr. Pipkin Pippa's office? I should have just been labeled Dr. Pippa or something silly. I'm guessing Pippa is no longer canon. I still do want Pippa to be some part of canon, but I don't know if I can refer to her by name without her permission, and I'm too scared to DM her, so we will see. She definitely has a spot in lore if things work out, though. Donna's eyes began to explore the room. Her eyes followed an old battered recording device sitting on the desk. Curiosity piqued, she picks up and notices a series of labeled audio logs. Let's see what we have here. Donna activates the device. The first log labeled Pipkin Pippa, log 1. Pippa's voice from the recording, my dearest Citria. If you're hearing this, means I'm no longer here. The Pipkin disease has finally taken its toll on me. But I have hope you can continue my work. Yim, I can't! It's scary! I can't. I was gonna say maybe I could just... No. Siske. What is the story / book or whatever about? I got a few minutes. I got here a few minutes ago for the first time. It's about a cloning program that a doctor has created to solve immortality to bring back his mother because the loss of his mother drove him insane. And so he's torturing clones to try and see how he can get them to live through anything. Derogatory. Donna listens intently as Pippa's voice continues revealing her love and hopes for her children. I've never had much time for you and your siblings, always consumed by my research on my illness, but you, Citria, you were different. You wanted my love, my approval, and that's why you stay behind in the laboratory, isn't it? Donna continues to listen to the audio logs, which provide valuable insights into Peppa's relationship with her children, Dr. Olumi's motives, and the yeah, great, I love that when the AI does that. Scenario 2. Donna enters the dimly lit office. Her steps echoing the silence, dust marks stance in the faint light. Fills me to the grimly lit windows. It's underground, I don't want to have that. Her eyes fall upon an old recording device on the desk, surrounded by stacks of aged papers. It's not current canon, it's retconned, it's not current lore. Makes sense, since canonically Donna is a part chosen made by Pippa, so it makes sense for Pippa to have her own background, yes. Donna whispering to herself, found recording device, let's see what's on it. One of the main reasons to retcon it? If you raised in a laboratory, you would not have the knowledge of what the device is unless you were made to use one. So, I don't know, it's just a comment, I guess. Pippa, lot 1. To whoever finds this, my name is Pipkin Pippa. I have no expectation that anyone will listen, but I feel compelled to leave a record of what transpired within these walls. My work has always divided, between my research and my children. The Pipkin disease that bore my name, it stole time and my strength. My heart aches for the time I could not spend with my children, especially Citria. Do I have a Discord server? There is an official FlaVR Discord, but I always forget to have a link to it. But I do not have a personal Discord server. But technically my company does. Oh, I don't even have Discord pulled up, I can't even send you one, I'm sorry. Let me see. If I click Discord, it's gonna open in the bottom window. Thank you, Bob. I don't know if that's a one-time use, but I might have to copy that. I have to go for the night, but thanks for streaming. Happy 1-year anniversary. Thank you, Duncan. Thank you for stopping by. Have a good night. Citria, my precious child, always sought my approval, my love, but I was consumed by my work. And as I grew weaker, he grew more distant. This would have been corrected to she in the finished copy. She must have thought that continuing my research would finally make me proud of her. I wanted Citria to be a very... I'll use it in the morning because oh lord. I wanted her to be very attention-seeking because I wanted this version of Pippa to be very dedicated to her work and her work only. The other kids found ways to either play with each other or go out and make friends, while Citria stayed behind just to make approval with, his mother. But that eventually leads to the emotional struggles that shape Citria's actions. It was selfish of me, a mother, failing, and now Citria, now knows Dr. Loma continues my work, not out of noble intentions, but out of a desire for recognition, a longing to fill the void left by my illness. Behind the Donna Darkstar channel in the Discord, yes. Then it discusses a revised theme. Wow, I did not like this one at all. Let's see. Donna continues her exploration of the abandoned wing in the laboratory, guided by Pippin's logs. I haven't discussed how Donna has even gotten to the abandoned by the laboratory. At this point, she had technically gotten out based on what I have written by her escape, but that doesn't make sense because then there was the memory manipulation, which means that she would have escaped, been caught, and then manipulated and then set back out, is what technically was going on here at this current time. But yeah, I retconned all of this immediately. I was trying to think of a reason why the doctor wouldn't go in the basement. And the reason I decided to is because it was Pippa's original laboratory wing, where she was doing all of her research and it was bringing back painful memories. But I didn't like that. Not just only bitterly, I won't go near that place. It's full of memories I'd rather forget. Yeah, no, I hate that. That's awful. Rewriting prompt. What is this? I think I asked a question. Grotesque cupboard and abominations, mind-broken clones, deserted walking flesh. So what these were was me trying to figure out more in detail how I was going to mess around with the fear factor. I wanted something in the dark that even the doctor didn't want to go near. And so there were abominations, mind-broken clones was one that I really loved, and that's how October was born. Lovely. Distorted walking flesh. Not gonna lie, that's how Duda was born. But that is not how she is in the new version, obviously. Paranormal, which would be ghosts. Traps. Pippa's office could act as a safe haven, but with an invisible barrier that triggers implants in the clones to repel them, keeping them away from the specific area. Donna could use the sanctuary to regroup and use the logs to plan her next moves. I went with this, but it didn't make sense why Donna could go in and not be abominations, so I quickly fixed that. I'm sure we'll get to how. Ambushes, this is just talking about fear factor. Disregard, this is the example. We can skip that one. Oh god. So I wrote a obnoxiously long prompt. With all this context aside to the scene, Q58 is woken up from her pod after an experiment that erases all her memories. She is afraid and confused, but hesitantly leaves her pod and surveys the room. The room is dimly lit. The only light is coming from the other pods containing user clones still suspended in sleep. In the center of the room is a desk covered in folders. One folder lays open. 258 cautiously approaches the desk to investigate the folder. She gets close. A pod bubbles with fluid, scaring her. Shukui turns her head and watches as the clone inside the pod twitches, then relaxes again. That is a lot, that's cool. So, this is, well... I'm starting to question if I want to show you guys things, because this long prompt is something that I am going to be taking bits from to use in the future? But I guess I've already scrolled through it and shown you it all. On a closer look, 258 sees her reflection. She is naked and looks at herself in full display. I don't know why that was written like that. 258 turns around to search for something to wear. In the corner, there's a rack with hospital gowns. She grabs one and she puts it on. She sees something black on her back. She backs up to the clone pod and sees a reflection on her back as the number 258. Yeah, this is my current... Well, not current draft, because it's obviously not grammar checked or anything, but this is pretty current, so... You can read it if you want, but I gotta warn you, this is stuff that I'm probably going to be using to some degree in the future. So we can probably scroll past that. We're starting to get to October. What page around 20? Subject 13 is the oldest living clone. Her body fell apart. She was implanted into a doll's body. Living so long as the clones and the other clones died drove her insane. She grew to survive off her hyperfixation of Subject 258, the so-called perfect clone. 13 wants nothing more than to become 258, to get her body back and to be whole again. 13 only felt at home in her doll body on Halloween when everyone wore costumes of beasts, villains, and heroes, just as sort of said. That's a thing. This is old, and since it's not been completely perfectly labeled as canon, I'm definitely going to rewrite it because I don't like all of it. I want to more deeply dive into what drove her insane specifically, other than just watching the other clones die as she grew, because she, watched more than 200 people live and die, but wanting to get into 258's skin was an interesting idea, but I don't like that anymore. I want Subject 13 to have a more romantic hyperfixation than grotesque hyperfixation, so that I can use her in other scenarios other than just kind of vague hostility, because that's kind of Astrid's thing. Oh, lovely! We're getting into, some of the crappy drafts for the Halloween story, weren't we? Want help writing a story? Yep, so this is a vague prompt. Eve was grown as a brain, and then her brain was copied over to the android body. I'm not sure if I'm going to keep that, but that is close to where her lore is right now. Shy, calm-minded character, his main goal is to protect Donna. I already have basically retconned this because I've turned Eve into a meme lord and a smug brat. So, she's no longer the shy one that's just very calm and does whatever. How much further can I go? I think we're going to end our look here. Did I make that? Not entirely. I bounce ideas back and forth from the AI. ChatGPT or Copilot. And then from there, I will use the AI's output as a very rough draft, and then basically rewrite the entire AI's draft into something that makes sense, because AI does not make sense 99% of the time. Let's see. How much of this comes out? Blah 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 blah. Of characters plans. Copy yandere. From here, I'm just throwing ideas back and forth because I was ready to start making the imperfection video, and I wanted to find a point where I wanted to start. But yeah. Where am I? Panic screams against the hall. Yeah. This is a fight between Eve and October that I was considering. But I struggle writing fighting scenes, and I don't know how the AI is going to handle it as a prompt if I ask for help, so we will see. That's like deep into the future stuff though, so I don't know. Kinda wanna make a book when I start to do a sentence. I don't know what to do next, and I'm bored trying to figure out what I wanna do with it. I totally get that. You have to have a very set mind of where you want to go with your story, but also how to get there. And it's the how to get there that's the hardest part, in my opinion. But I think I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with that. I'm gonna go ahead and wrap up the stream. Hope you guys enjoyed this anniversary. I dropped quite a few things on my Google Drive, link in bio on Twitter. Thanks everybody for coming. We had so many new faces here. It's wild. Moving already to the section because not that's about it's just skipped, maybe. I had fun talking with the AI about the fight though. Was my next stream tomorrow at 11 PST PM. Thank you everybody for coming. I will see you guys tomorrow for our retro game. We are playing Magic Ball, which is a game that I used to play for hours and hours, and then my cousin would play for hours and hours. I'm sure this won't be our last anniversary. Wink. Wink. Yeah. I hope it's not our last anniversary, because this has been a good year. Even my night shift goes so fast. Alright guys. Seriously, you guys are so sweet. It's 2:50 AM right now for me in the morning. I think we started picking up on your audience. But for real, I gotta go. It's late. I haven't really had dinner, and I'm out of water. So you guys have a good night. This has been Donna Darkstar signing off. Salute emoji. Bye bye.